Hi and Hare Krishna everybody, dear friends, dear devotees. Welcome this evening, or if you're somewhere where it's now day, welcome anyway, and we are very happy to be here with you.
Hare Krishna everyone, we are Ojasvi and Sudevi Vilasini, and thank you for joining us today, and welcome to our channel.
Welcome. So we started this session. It's like 30 minutes session where you can have some opportunity to meet us, to meet the program which we offer, and the quality, how do you find yourself here, you can feel yourself like this. So here we will learn how to find your voice and how to create a long-lasting connection with your voice. As you can see on this screen, it's written there. Find your voice and make a long-lasting connection with it. Learn about the nature of the sound. Speak about the nature. We will speak about the nature of listening. Learn about the body and mind as the perfect tools for self-determination. We will position ourselves in space and time. We will learn to become creators of our own vibration. So, globally, we will discuss of how and why.
Yes, these two empowering questions will lead us through all our session. Why and how? How can we develop our voice, and why do we need to develop our voice?
Yes. So here, as you can see, we will speak a little bit shortly of the nature of the sound, about the nature of the sound. So what is the sound? Sound is, as everybody knows, is the core, or it's like a basic, element which makes everything visible, makes everything, it can come into existence. So we will learn in these courses about the singing, about our voice, and you can see how sound is going through the ether, how the ether enabling sound to move through it, and we can through this. Oh, we have someone here already. Madhav's Rock Band. Oh, Hare Krishna, welcome.
Welcome.
It's very great to see that you're here. It's great blessings. Thank you. So as you can see, we are speaking here about a little bit like introducing the nature of sounds, nature of listening, like basics of singing, because the basic of singing is listening first, as we all know. So you can understand yourself. You can understand the nature of music at all. And the music like a greatest phenomenon, where we can express something what is not possible to express through music.
And as you can see on your screens, the nature of the sound contains 3 points. First one, manifestation of the sound. The second one is the influence of the sound, and creation with the sound. So, Ajashi, what is the manifestation of the sound actually?
Manifestation of the sound. So we making definition. It's actually listening. Through listening, we can recognize the sound, and listening we can define like a making definition out of sound. So depends on how is our intelligence, how our intelligence is correct, and how it's positioned, how we will define that sound, what we hear. So it means it needs a little bit some learning process, that we pass some kind of learning process, so that we can enter into proper listening, like it is described in any culture, in any wherever you go. You want to achieve something in sport or in politics, in business or wherever, you need some trainer, some coach to teach you to achieve some kind of success, so you can also understand yourself or position yourself in space and time, that you can understand where am I, you understand where am I, where I want to go, and how to come there. So this is very important. So through singing, in singing we do many things at once. When we practice singing, we practice meditation, we practice breathing, we move the brain, which the parts of brain which are in charge for learning. And this is very important to move this part, because a lot of people, unfortunately today, as we are traveling a lot all over the world, we meet a lot of people, and not so much people actually engaging their ability to learn, and this is very great gift which all of us have. So everybody of us, we have very unique special gifts within us, and through learning, through listening, we can meet them and express them, make them perfect, and share with others. So therefore, this is one of the core reasons why we started these sessions. So we have someone else there, Sham Charan Prabhu. So welcome, dear Sham Charan.
So we discussed with you a little bit about the nature of the sound and nature of the listening, and what I'm personally interested, and I would like you, Ojasvi, to explain. It's what is this point, creation with the sound and influence of the sound? How do we meet this thing actually in our everyday life? In which aspect?
As we can see, yes, thank you very much. And as we can see, all around us, the sound creates. Sound can create beautiful things, can create love. You can say beautiful words. You can make war. You can make destruction with the sound. So it's very important how we use the sound, how we use our voice. Here on these courses, we will also come into contact, as we described, with our voice. We will define our voice. We will find his position, the unique position of our own voice. So we can create beautiful things with the voice, with learning how to speak the words, what words I can use now to become very conscious, to become real gentlemen and ladies. So we can make beautiful things with the sound. And
as Ojasvi already said, when we practice when we perform some voice practices, we do many things. And as you can see on your screens, that's how we define voice practice, at least for ourselves. So our body and mind are perfect tools for self-determination. That's why also we call our courses vocal and self-improvement courses. Yes. Because we not only learning the singing, we actually improving the quality of our life through this particular practice. So as we said, body and mind are perfect tools, and every day we use our body and mind. And how much successful it will be depends how much conscious we will become about that.
Yes.
And by connecting with our voice, we will become able to create a whole new world around us. Like Ojasvi said, by the speaking, by the voice, by the word, we can create war and we can create love. So depends on your goal in life. It's very important to create around yourself proper vibration. And first of all, this vibration is created by the voice, by the sounds which we produce. And whatever we want to create in our life, we must use proper tools. Voice is an instrument, or that same tool about what we speak. So to use it, we need to know how it works. And our body, as we said, is a tool, and it's actually machine. And all this body is created from the muscles. Mm-hmm. So the same is our voice. It's the same muscle.
Very true.
And as we're working out every day, or once and twice, once in 2 days, it depends. As the same how we make a workout for this body, we practice hard, to keep ourselves in tonus. The same we need to work on our voice, so it also will be in tonus and will be easily, will be ready for manipulating. And also important thing. This small image of calendar you can see on your screens. Very important things, it's regularity of your practice. How regularly...
As much as possible?
Yes, and for how long you can perform your voice practice, which is also very important. Another thing is, as any tool, we can say the car. In the car, so many details, and for each part in the car, you need particular oil or some must-riding thing or key or something. So the same for our voices, we need water.
If you ever was fixing car, you know how it is when you don't have proper tools. Oh,
yes.
Awful.
And you know the same how it's awful to drive this car if oil is leaking somewhere and you don't have enough these liquids in the engine. So the same our voice. We need water for our voice engine.
Yes.
And since our body is contained almost from 80% of water, it's very important that you supply your body with nice amount of water, with needed amount of water. It depends on your body structure.
Boys, of course, they like moisture.
Yes. And the last thing in our list, but not the last of importance, is that the vocal practice includes so many things inside, like my husband already said. It's, first of all, we can compare it with the yoga process, because it starts from the breathing, proper breathing, or we can say pranayama. Most of you already heard about this process. And it's also meditation, because we deeply meditate at one moment, in one moment, on one particular thing.
One thing at a time.
Yes, one plie at a time, how dancers are saying.
Yes. So it's also by words, by speaking, by our voice, we create the story of our lives. We create the story of our life. And if story is not good, we will have bad movie. So it's we all desire to feel joyful. We all desire to have wonderful, fulfilled life, and that we are connected with Krishna. That we really contribute to others. That we really can open our heart. We can really share the moments which are significant for us and for others. So by learning how to use our voice, by learning how to, through singing, here in these classes we will learn how to sing. We will learn from the beginning, and you will meet your voice. You will know better your voice, so you can make wonderful your life story. So when you make wonderful life story, you will have wonderful life. So for making a wonderful story, you need to write your thoughts properly. You need to write your words, how you say. You need to pronounce properly words. Depend on situation, on the person, and on time. So we can go, I think, further also. Much more things we have for you. Pavan Avashti. Welcome everybody. Thank you. It's a great pleasure to be with all of you. If there is something not clear, maybe sound is too loud, or our voices are not clear, or video sound problem, please write your comment. So here we have one specific Vedic mantra. It's very, very, you see the translation, and you can see by learning what you get actually. It started with knowledge and finishing with the last word you see there is joy. And what all of us need is joy, which is actually product of love, of connection. So we can sing together this mantra, if you agree. Hopefully yes.
We wanted to say that this first session today of 30 minutes, it's our desire to show you that voice practice, first of all, is not at all boring thing.
No.
It includes so many things, and whether you want to perform some small aratik or small kirtan, call and response technique at your home,
Yes.
Or you would like to perform somewhere in a public, or you would like to help your children to get more experienced in their singing. So that's what you need to start from, to understand that voice practice includes so much aspects into itself, and it's a beginning of very interesting journey, which will never get tasteless for you. So that's why our first class we did open. We did it for free, open, that everyone can join and to try to feel, this dimension of sound, of listening, of voice practices. And whether you will stay with us on our journey, or whether you will just continue what you already started, maybe you already performing some practice in your life.
Definitely, we can see here.
It's all just fine, because each of us, we have our unique, beautiful place. And if you already established on your place, we will never call you beginner, of course.
Yeah,
but
of course.
Sorry, my dear.
No problem.
And if, for example, you singing but never was consciously thinking about that, then you're welcomed in our class for the beginners. And about this we can say a little bit later. And like my husband offered to sing this beautiful Vedic mantra, we can use today sound of Tanpura.
So hopefully also with all of you here, the names which I see, I hope that we will meet very soon once and sing together. It's wonderfully to spend time and to celebrate together Lord Krishna, to share together our gifts, to offer them to the Lord, and to see the beauty of all of us. All of us, we are like small puzzles, which without one puzzle, the picture will be imperfect, will be incomplete. So I really offer to all of you deep respect, and hopefully we will all have good association here, whoever decides to stay with us in our next sessions and classes. So we can sing this mantra. It's very, very auspicious mantra, which will show us through the translation. Through translation we will see what actually we can get through practice, and what is that's only a small thing what we get through practice. The most important thing what we get is our own self-aware personality, which is aware of our life, of our emotion, of our intellect, of our true self, of Krishna, and all this together will make perfect energy which will unite us all together. So let us sing. Are you ready? You have something to say?
No, actually, I said so many things, but because it's first of all vocal practice, I feel some need to maybe go into the mood, go into the tune, which we're going to perform.
To speak your name, Manidar Singh Bisht. Did I say it correctly? So we can sing together the song. The
tune.
Vidya dadhati vinayam vinaya dhyati patratam patratvadhanam apnoti dana dharmam tatha sukham. Vidya dadhati vinayam vinaya dhyati patratam patratvadhanam apnoti dana dharmam tatha sukham. Vidya dadhati vinayam vinaya dhyati patratam patratvadhanam apnoti dana dharmam tatha sukham. Hare Krishna. So, this mantra says, knowledge gives discipline.
From discipline comes worthiness.
From worthiness, one gets the wealth.
With wealth, one does good deeds.
And from that comes joy.
Joy.
So this is very, very important what is said in this mantra. Knowledge gives discipline. Because all of us, we have a little bit somewhere some laziness, and we are aware of it, and it's a little bit pulling us down. So we want to balance it and put it to the place where it will help us to advance better. And from discipline comes worthiness. When you go over a little bit over laziness and you start to do something regularly, and you see the results, you start to feel worthy. Oh, I feel worthy. I can contribute something to this planet, to this people, to my brother, to my wife, to my child, to really become true husband, to really become true wife, to really become true father, and all these things for Krishna.
To really become a true devotee.
True devotee, that's true devotee, yes. And from worthiness, when we feel worthy, when we are able to do something regularly and more stable, we get wealth. It's wealth coming. From steadiness comes wealth. So all of us, we experiencing wealth in different ways. For someone, wealth is big car for someone wealth is small car, for someone wealth is small house, small for other person the wealth is bigger house, and such things.
But I can tell you that wealth is not only something what you possess, like objects. It's not only money and those objects which you can buy for money. Wealth is first of all your feeling of opulence in your life, how you feel yourself as a personality and how you can project that in association with others. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? Do you see yourself? Do you see your unique position? Do you see your gifts? And can you see that door of opportunity through which you can share this with the world around you?
Yes, true. And that's good deeds. We come to the good deeds. Yes. You do the good deeds. You start to spread goodness around yourself so that people can really advance. Everybody is suffering so much. It is said in one famous song, Vaishnava Janato. They say how Vaishnava, he can feel the suffering of others. So if we are practicing some spirituality, Vaishnavism, and we are devotees, we should feel the suffering of others. And from good deeds, from all this together, we feel joy. So the joy, it's a natural state of being. It's a natural state, our natural state. Like Bhakti Tirtha Swami, I remember he said a long time ago, he said that we are not human beings having spiritual experience, we are spiritual beings having human experience. So it's and the spiritual being is Anandamaya Vyasat, it's described. It's a filled, it's the original state of the being is Ananda or bliss, so it's or joy. So from all this we will come together to some joy, to our form, to practice together to bring this body, mind, words, emotions, to put this all in the same line, that our thoughts, emotions and actions are in the same line. What we think about, we feel that, and we do the same thing. So it's the best position. Of course, we are human beings, we always make some kind of we go down a little up and down, but without falling down, you will never learn new thing, you will never be able to grow. If you would always do perfect, you will never learn something new. So by mercy of Krishna we do sometimes mistakes from which we actually learn and grow.
And I also would like to add about the worthiness, which is mentioned in this mantra. Especially it's it's a very hot topic in modern world because of all our social media and because of all our activities online. When we try to reach some higher level of our existence and of our capacities and capabilities, and very often it comes because we just heard from the Radhanath Maharaj some small video where he spoke about influence of social media on us, and he said that many people start to compare themselves with others, especially through social media. So the point of worthiness, it's very important. And on our experience, as we personally felt it during those years of vocal practicing and performing kirtan, through vocal practice, you can meet yourself. You can come to the it calls zero level. You can come to the to the core of your being and see how much you're worthy, how much God and all this universe supports you, and how much those precise gifts which you have are so important, and how much you can help others, and how much you can fill this world with more love, with more support, with more kindness, which we miss so much. And we suggest you, we advise you, from today, if you especially listening this video or you will hear it after in recording, please start to pay attention to your voice. You do not even imagine, you cannot even imagine to yourself how much is actually hidden in your own body. Will you continue this with us? Will you allow us to assist you in this interesting journey? Or you will continue it somewhere else? We wish you all the best. We wish you all the great experiences, and we wish you to reach your highest perfection, which is possible, which is available for you. And our time for today is almost came to the end.
Almost.
Yes, is almost. And we would like to invite you to our sessions over this month, over the first month of this new decade. We will have 2 different sessions. One session is for so-called beginners. As we said, beginner not in singing, but beginner maybe in understanding importance of your own capacity and importance of singing and mastering your voice at all.
Yes.
So by joining to us in this course, you will learn basic warm-ups for this body, for this mind, how to tune yourself on productivity. You will learn basic exercises which will help you to stretch, to strengthen, to improve your voice even in the first week. Because also we provide all our so-called students with all necessary information by emails every lesson and before the next one. And if you already ever performed any of vocal practices in your life and you feel yourself enough capable to move on the next level, you can join us starting from tomorrow in the second level, intermediate level group, where we will basically do all the same things but learn more difficult, more complicated exercises which will definitely give your voice, a hard workout. But
and it's
after,
very interesting also.
Yes, but after it you will get a great result. So for all the information you can just visit our webpage ojasvikirtan.com, and in a part with events you can read all the programs and all the information and all the conditions, and just contact us wherever you want.
Yes.
On every social media platform, not on every, but Instagram, Facebook, definitely. And if you like this video, you can just give us your thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for updates, for the new content, for new kirtan and inspirational videos. So thank you for watching.
We are also, thank you, yes. We are preparing also much more things for you, so you can try to understand some other aspects of your personality. Like everybody's, when you're listening someone singing, you discover one part of your, heart. Listening another person singing, you discover that part of your heart. So everybody of us here have very important role. And as we can see here, we have, if they are still here present, Madhavas rock band. And we are very grateful to them, because they're doing also very great, wonderful efforts and things for humanity, actually, by presenting this music and this culture in so wonderful way, that what Krishna is the most attractive personality, and it's not possible that what is coming from him, it's not beautiful and attractive.
Yes, dear devotees, you're just great, so keep going with this great service and this great work what you are doing.
Yes. So thank you very much, everybody. We was enjoying so much to be with you, to share with you this first starting introduction of our courses, and hopefully see you in the next courses. And we will have really, we guarantee you, wonderful, interesting time, because this world of singing is very attractive. It's very interesting to discover your voice. It's very interesting to start to recognize your voice in a pretty much different way than usual, how we're experiencing it. Actually, maybe we're not even aware of our voice, actually, but we are using it all our life. But when you recognize it as a tool by which we can make the beautiful story of our life, through singing, through speaking, through such things, we will be very much happy. We're very grateful to Srila Prabhupada, who brought this knowledge here, and to our Guru, to all Vaishnavas and all living entities that they are here to support us, to help us to advance. And wonderful. Thank you very much, everybody who was there.
Thank you so much for your support and for your participation, for your time and your comments, because we know how is important your time and how it's hard in modern world to, to separate a little bit of it for
Hare
others.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much, and see you somewhere, hopefully in the kirtan.
Haribo.